I had drinks with a friend last night, and she specializes in digital transformation. We talked about the common challenges from large national companies to small startups who she said all have the same challenges, just a different scale, whether it's 50 people or 50,000 people. Brandon Carson in his book talks about the technology tsunami as one of the three forces affecting our work right now. And it certainly ties in and relates to what Emily and I were talking about. When we're talking about technology specifically, we talked about there's the technology itself, which people often get very excited about and implementations team focus on. But outside of that, there's also the processes that we need to consider. And beyond that, there's the human interaction. How are people on your teams interacting with the technology, and how are the processes changing so that the team can continue doing their work? And then, of course, overlaying on top of all of it is the change management piece. My work with leaders to create cultures of learning on their team lays the foundation for all of these, and particularly that piece around the human interaction. Having a culture of learning on your team supports technology and digital transformation in a few ways. It increases curiosity and creativeness and just a general openness to change. It encourages an experimentation mindset. So you can learn from failure, you can try things, so you can try that new technology and experiment and maybe mess up, and that's okay. In general, too, it creates a culture where learning is embedded into the work. So as opposed to having to wait for formal training to come and teach you on something, the two new technology processes, which is part of it. But if learning is embedded in the team culture as well, people are learning and experimenting on their own, and they're teaching and helping and developing each other. So my question is, how could a learn with learning approach help integrate technology in your team and help with that change management piece?